to the one who was and is and is to come. Hi, everyone. This is Leslie from Spiritual Warfare Basics and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. I pray everybody is having a very blessed Sunday and that you are having joy in your heart and your family's lives and every aspect. I just pray upon you that God's blessings will shower down. Today, the Lord has given me words to speak forth to you. And again, as I always prepare, He did speak to me yesterday and said He had words and He would talk to me tomorrow, meaning today, Sunday. But I did not know what the subject was going to be. And I just trust in the Lord. And why this is so helpful is because it takes me out of the equation. Because I start to pray and I warfare for protection over the words that I'm going to be hearing. And I just ask the Lord to just speak through me. And today was a little, it wasn't coming through as clear as it normally does. I just feel like because we're in October and this is a high satanic month for a lot of rituals and a lot of satanic things, witchcraft of all kinds, sometimes that interferes. But I just kept warfaring, I just kept praying, and His words, sure enough, always come through. And so I'm going to speak forth these words that He had me speak today, and then I will talk to you afterwards. This is October 22nd, 2017. My dearest daughter, whom I love very much, with a listening heart, mind, and spirit, you come humbly before me and await on my presence. I am here with you this day and always. Let us begin. My children of the Most High God, you are my beloveds. You are my children of whom I created. And those that adhered unto me will know I am present as you listen unto these words. For I, your Lord, longs for His children to seek Him in all ways. Come unto me, my children, for I have much to say unto you. Today is a new day for your spirits to soar and your lives to be lifted in the presence of your God. Many of my children hope their lives will change and much more and be much more at peace. Do you not know I am with you every moment through your trials, through the times you are in tribulation? I have never left you. For those that say, where is God in my life, that He does not care, or He would change my circumstances, I am with you as you weather the storm. Come unto me and put your trust into your Father, as a child comes unto me with your childlike hearts, for I know all things and can mend even the deepest hurt that has arisen in you. You are not alone. My mercy is great. My love for you is abiding and faithful. I wait on you to seek me, my child. I do not push myself upon you, for I give each one of you your choice, your freedom of choosing, if you want your Father in heaven to assist, to heal, or to protect and advise. Trust in me that I know what's best for you before you yourselves know, for I see all things from the beginning to the end. There is much coming upon this world, this nation of the United States, and within every state and city. Humble yourselves in prayer and fasting to seek me, for it is only I that can intervene. It is not your government officials that can make any changes outside of the will of God, for my will be done. Draw close into your prayer closets for restitution, for my understanding is sovereign and true as to what is coming. Prepare yourselves. Prepare, I say, for much is coming. Are you seeing and paying attention to the truth of my word and what will be revealed and cast down upon this earth? Or are you sleeping, my children, to say, we now have a president in the White House that will save us? Children of God, this man Donald Trump does nothing without my hand guiding him. Seek me. Seek me in your prayer closets as to how to prepare and how to move forward in truth. The enemy has great plans, for he knows his time is but short. Now is the time to prepare spiritually and physically. Are you harboring unforgiveness? And do you have open doors to the enemy in your homes and in your lives? Do you seek me only occasionally? Oh, my children, it is not the time to waver in knowing me. It is not the time to seek me only when you are in need, but every day and throughout the day. For when more and more is prevailed upon this world, what shall you do if you are not prepared? If you have not sought me strongly, if you have never heard my voice, it is when you seek me and have a desire to draw close to me and learn to hear my voice, I am there. Preparedness is essential for what is coming. Yes, first and foremost, understanding who I am, past what you think you know of me, but having a relationship with me, that is personal, allowing me each and every day to guide you. Yes, children, this is possible if you humble yourselves. Also, my dear ones, to prepare in the physical, for there is much coming. Do you have water stored in your safe havens? Do you have food stored in to feed your families? Oh yes, these are things that are and will be in much need for what is coming. Many of you have said, I do not need to store food and water, for God will provide. Children, hear me. Haven't I spoke to you in my holy word to be wise as serpents, but gentle as doves? Have I not told you that it is a wise man that seeks knowledge and wisdom on a thing? Can you not look around you and see much prevail? Children of God, you must take heed in your preparedness, for what will be coming upon you? For those that will say, our God will be taking us out of here, therefore I do not need to store anything. I say you are not seeking wise counsel. My word says no one knows the hour for which I will return, not even I, not even the angels in heaven, only my Father in heaven. And you are to carry on in your work for the Lord until that day. My beloveds, awaken, awaken to protect yourselves and your family. I have spoken to many of my messengers to put forth my truth unto you. For I pray none will perish, none will go hungry. Prepare, I say, prepare this day. Seek me in this hour if the words you are hearing are true. For my love for you is everlasting to everlasting. It is that I will stand strong against the wiles of the adversary. Again, I say much, much more will be cast down upon you. Children, know that I am a God that does not lie and loves each and every one the same. Heed my words. Heed my truth this day. Go in peace with the assurance your God is watching over you, your Father in heaven. And that is what the Lord spoke to me, brothers and sisters. Okay, so I want to back a lot of this up in Scripture so that you have that information and you can seek these scriptures on your own. Romans 13:11 through 14, Matthew 25:13. These are on preparedness. But I also want to read you some information, brothers and sisters. And, you know, the Bible is just full of information about being wise and seeking the Lord in all ways, spiritually and physically. In Scripture, the Lord has given us a lot of information on preparedness. Genesis 6:21 says, you are to take every kind of food that is to be eaten and store it away as food for you and for them. And this is about Noah and his family. God clearly gives them the understanding there. But it's not just in the Noah story. Genesis 41:1 through 32, in the Joseph story, when Pharaoh had a dream and he called upon Joseph to interpret that dream. And this is what it is. Pharaoh said to Joseph, I had a dream and no one can interpret it. But I have heard it said of you that when you hear a dream, you can interpret it. And we all know the story of Joseph. where the dream was told that there was going to be a drought for 7 years. And Joseph gave wise counsel to Pharaoh to store up food for 7 years. There you go. Isn't that interesting? This example of the 7 years and the drought. We clearly know that there is 7 years of tribulation. Are you paying attention, brothers and sisters? Exodus 12:35 through 36. And it talks about Moses instructing the Egyptians for the articles of silver and gold and for clothing, and to make sure that, God was going to prepare for his people leaving Egypt. The Lord had made the Egyptians favorable and disposed toward the people, and they gave them what they asked for, so they plundered the Egyptians. Here's just another example of when an all-powerful God could have just told the Jews to flee and could have provided for every need. But this time, however, he told them to only ask the Egyptians for gold and silver and clothing, and he provided food and water each day. So he did provide for the food for them, yes, the manna, but he asked the Egyptians to provide the gold, the silver, and the clothing. Do you see the preparedness here? Okay, so this is a very strong scripture. Proverbs 6:6 says, "Take a lesson from the ants, you lazy bones. Learn from their ways and become wise. Though they have no prince or governor or ruler to make them work, they labor hard all summer, gathering food for the winter. But you lazy bones, how long will you sleep? Will you awake up? A little extra sleep, a little more slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Then poverty will pounce on you like a bandit. Scarcity will attack you like an armed robber." Here's another one, Proverbs 21:20. "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." Here's one in 1 Timothy 5:8. "If anyone does not provide for his relatives, and especially for his immediate family, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever." Brothers and sisters, you can clearly see that God has gave us counsel in preparedness, not only spiritually, but in the physical, to prepare ourselves. For we never know what's going to happen, and we are living in the last days. We can see it abundant in what's took place in the world, with even these hurricanes and these earthquakes. And there's so much more coming on the world, on the earth. We need to be wise. We need to seek God in all ways, but he has given his instructions to prepare. Do you know, we can survive if we have water for 3 days. But if we have food and not water, do you know that we can perish? It's important to have water and food both. And I also want to add in here a water filtration system, whatever you can get. I myself, I have prepared in a lot of ways. I have much more to do. And I just want to make sure that all of my brothers and sisters out there are heeding the words of God, that are understanding the times we are living in, to understand that we need to prepare to take care of ourselves and to take care of our loved ones. I pray these words will bless each and every one of you. I pray that you'll seek the Lord in what has been said to you today, for his counsel, for his confirmation. And until we meet again, brothers and sisters, God bless you.